After these messages from your local station.
This has been Net Zero at the half. Net Zero, defenders of the free world. Free internet access and free email forever. Call 1-800-DEFENDER. Only one network has the #1 drama.
Come on, stay with me, man.
The #1 comedy.
Where the hell have you been?
I was making a coconut phone with the professor.
#1 in the morning. #1 in news. #1 in late night.
Thanks for rushing out. I don't even have time to finish dressing, so thank you for coming.
Most darling. America's favorites. The quality shows on NBC.
of $399 a month for 36 months on a V6 powered LS. The 2000 Lincoln LS. See your Lincoln dealer.
Catch the action. Brett Rogan's postgame show tonight following the game.
Shaquille O'Neal and the Lakers hoping the season ends tonight. Reggie Miller wants to play one more on Wednesday, which would be Game 7. Back with Doug Collins, Bob Costas halftime. Pacers leading it by 3. They led by as many as 12, and even late in the first half, they were in front by 9 until a sequence that put the Lakers right back in it.
Bob, we always talk about at the end of half, end of quarters, what championship runs do. What championship teams do, they make little runs, and they did it off turnovers. Kobe was able to get the steal, he misses the shot, but Shaquille O'Neal runs the floor and he gets the powerful finish. And then Austin Crochet played very well, but he tries a very difficult behind-the-shoulder pass, and Kobe makes him pay with a three-pointer. So 6-0 run there at the end. So instead of maybe a 9 or 10-point lead, it's down to 3. The Lakers have to be very happy about that.
Well, a 3-point difference. In a sense, this then is the difference at halftime. After a Lakers shot bounded off the rim and over the glass, the clock read triple zeros, but they restored 0.6 of a second to the clock. Here's the miss by Kobe Bryant. As you see, it was the correct call, so they put 0.6 of a second back on. It looks like it's just a formality until Mark Jackson throws up the 9-1-1 shot, and look at that.
Well, as a coach, you say you got to play every play, and you can see the Lakers sort of went to sleep on that play. Nobody guarded Sam Perkins. They let Mark Jackson just catch and turn, and a shot goes in. Those are the kind of plays that can get you beat.
Third quarter coming up when we come back to the Staples Center right after this.
people all over the world can work together on the web 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You don't need flying cars, but you will need a different kind of software. It's a different kind of world. You need a different kind of software.
Interesting. Coca-Cola or Pepsi-Cola. A paradox. While molecularly similar, they logically seem to offer two possibilities. Of course, you must invariably arrive at one and only one correct choice. A no-brainer. Columbo, Kojak, Magnum PI, Jim Rockford, and now...
Excuse me, ladies.
This fall, America has a new private detective. The adventure begins. The Michael Richards Show, coming this fall to NBC.
Traffic moving rather freely, which is unusual in Los Angeles. Pacer ball as the third quarter starts. They lead by 3. Nobody's in foul trouble. No one has more than 2 fouls for either team. Kobe and Shaq with 1 each. Smith's thrown in foul trouble for Indiana. Also has 1. Here's Reggie Miller. First shot of the second half. Now it's away, and Kobe Bryant takes it.
Can the Lakers keep up with the momentum that they finished the half with? It's very important now for the Indiana Pacers. They've got to set their half-court defense right now.
Kobe slithers through and brings the Lakers to within 1.
Well, he did not have a good shooting first half. He was very aggressive. He's now 5 of 13 from the floor. Shaq's 10 of 19. So those two guys have already combined for 35 of the 55 points.
Jalen Rose. And the Pacers get a bit of breathing room.
We always talk about your stars setting the tempo. We see Kobe come out and make the nice play for the Lakers. You've already seen Reggie Miller get a jump shot, although he did not make it, and then Rose follows it up with the jumper. These coaches know those are the guys that will set the tone for their teams.
Kobe again. Not this time. Phil Jackson was talking about Kobe Bryant and the early comparisons of Kobe to Michael Jordan at halftime. Perhaps you saw the piece as Jackson gets through and scores. The one big difference, according to Jackson, though, is that Kobe, for all his gifts, does not have the outsized hands of a Michael Jordan or a Julius Erving. He can't really palm the ball and hold it out like a baseball and make ball fakes, extend his arm fully with it. That limits some of what he's able to do. Thank heavens for the rest of the league, because he can do just about everything else. Here he is backing in on Miller. Turning, spinning, shooting. And it's short.
Well, see, he's taken the first 3 shots of the third quarter for the Lakers. Shaq has not touched the ball.
Jalen Rose finds Dale Davis.
Good start here for Indiana. Phil Jackson cannot like this. This is exactly the way the game started for the Lakers. They dug themselves a hole. They've had to try to play out of it, but the Pacers have come out with good defense, good rebounding, good execution, and their lead has been pushed back to 7. Now, Mark Jackson, Kobe tries to play him in from behind. He gets that little teardrop floater in the lane to go. We've seen Jalen Rose score. Dale Davis with a powerful finish. And right now, the Pacers have to be very, very happy. Jalen Rose with a nice pass. Dale Davis with a strong finish. He already is in double figures with 11.
After Kobe got the first basket of the half, Indy with 6 unanswered points.
If necessary, Game 7. Wednesday, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. That's not getting done. You gotta squeeze that hole.
Jensen, this isn't college. It's time to show what you've got.
I beat this time. Cold ones for everybody. Make it a Coors Light and you're on. I can taste it now. Done. Ready, Junior? Bring it on.
All that.
Rookie, meet the coach. The old man.
Out of the way, Malone. You're never going to make a block with your center up. Keep it down. Your head up. Your back straight. Keep a leg under you. Drive.
Don't forget my beard.
Junior, Coors Light. Frost brewed at the edge of freezing.
Like I said, Coors Light for everybody. Jensen, no hard feelings. It's not exactly my feelings that hurt, sir.
only in theaters.
The NBA on NBC is brought to you by Cold Refreshing Zima. Zima, a few degrees cooler. By Nissan, Driven, and by Adidas. Long live sport.
Faces in the crowd at the Staples Center for Game 6 include Mel Gibson, Helen Hunt, a Staples Center staple, Dustin Hoffman, he's a regular here, Michelle Kwan, Steven Spielberg, Salma Hayek, and Ed Norton. Great actor, but every time I hear Ed Norton, I think it should be Art Carney. Matthew Perry is here. Will Smith. David Stern. Whoopi Goldberg. And of course, the honor of appearing last goes to Jack Nicholson. At an NBA game, I guess David Stern gets to rub shoulders and be in the same celebrity package as Will Smith and Jack Nicholson and Salma Hayek.
Both celebrities like to see a little Laker defense right now. The defense right now for the Lakers, not what they have had during the course of the season, and the Pacers really finding their way. Now, when you have to struggle, what do? You go into Shaquille O'Neal. After Kobe had taken the first 3 shots in the third period, Phil took a timeout and said, look, let's go inside to Shaquille, and he scores.
He's got 23. Reggie comes off the screen, returns to Jackson for 3. Short. And it bounces to Harper.
Go back to Shaq. You've got to get the ball inside.
Kobe Bryant up in the air, dumps it off to Harper for the turnaround. And the rebound belongs to Mark Jackson, looking to push it up the floor. Jalen Rose thinking about 3. Off the dribble against Rice. Playing with him a little bit.
A mismatch here, Davis on Kobe.
Finally, it's Reggie, wide open.
See what happens with the Pacers when they find a mismatch. There was a double team. You get in the rotation. They ran on Rick Smith, and who did they leave open? Reggie Miller.
The three-pointer gives him 14.